Imagine flying over the Atlantic Ocean, a bright sunny morning, some clouds swimming around, and suddenly the compass begins spinning madly. The radio stops tuning, and you've got no contact with the control tower. No signals, no response, and below is the deep blue water spread all around. This is not a Hollywood movie scene, but it's one of the countless stories connected to a terrifying place that has fascinated the world for decades. Is it one of the busiest and most dangerous stretches of ocean on the Earth, or something far more mysterious hiding under the deep ocean? Let's open another missing chapter of the Bermuda Triangle. Over the vast Atlantic Ocean lies a region stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. It forms a triangle that the world knows as the Bermuda Triangle. Millions of aircraft and ships pass safely through this triangular region every year, but some never return. Hundreds of mysterious disappearances have been reported over the past decades. Many aircraft disappeared from radar. Even in perfect weather, ships vanished without leaving a single trace. Navigation instruments suddenly stopped working. Even the most experienced pilots reported seeing strange things, unusual lights, mysterious clouds, and weather they had never witnessed before. Some people believe these stories have been exaggerated. Others believe they are only scratching the surface. But one thing is certain: this place holds a mystery that has swallowed hundreds of ships and aircraft. The famous name, Bermuda Triangle, didn't even exist hundreds of years ago when sailors crossed this region without giving it much thought. Everything changed in the 20th century when newspapers began collecting reports of mysterious disappearances. One after another, they all seemed to be connected to the same area. Every new story made the legend even stronger, and the world began asking the same question: what exactly is happening in that strange region? Scientists searched for logical explanations. People shared countless theories. Television documentaries added even more to the mystery, and the Bermuda Triangle became one of the most famous mysterious places on Earth. Then, in December 1945, one incident made this mystery even more terrifying. On December 5th, 1945, when the Second World War had ended only a few months earlier, 5 US Navy bombers prepared for what seemed to be an ordinary training exercise. They were about to take off from Florida, practice navigation, and return back. In the squadron were several experienced military pilots and their instructor, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, who had logged thousands of flight hours. Everything was normal. The weather was perfect, and the aircraft had been fully inspected. The aircraft took off, and the exercise began exactly as planned. Suddenly, something changed. As Flight 19 reached the middle of the ocean, Lieutenant Taylor noticed something strange. Both of his compasses stopped working, and without a compass, it was impossible to find the correct direction in the middle of the ocean. He reported the problem to the control tower. Taylor said something that has echoed through history ever since: "We can't tell where we are." The pilots became completely disoriented within moments. Even the instructor himself appeared unsure. Every decision seemed to make the situation even worse. The radio operators tried to guide their navigation, but it only became more confusing. The planes kept flying, searching for land that never appeared. After flying for hours, their fuel supplies began running out, and the radio signals grew weaker. The conversations became difficult to understand. The last transmission suggested that the pilots might have to make an emergency landing in the ocean. And then, silence. 5 military aircraft and 14 trained servicemen vanished without leaving a single trace. But it was only the beginning of the mystery. The US Navy launched one of the largest search operations of its time. Rescue teams sailed toward the area, hoping to find survivors. A rescue aircraft was sent to search for the missing servicemen and any trace of Flight 19, heading toward their last known location. But then, that aircraft disappeared too. 13 more crew members were gone. Now, the Navy was searching for 6 missing aircraft. 27 servicemen had vanished within hours, as if the ocean had swallowed them all. News of the disappearance spread like wildfire. The public was waiting for answers. How could 6 aircraft disappear during a single operation? Was it simply a navigation mistake? Or did an unexpected storm push them into the depths of the vast ocean? Or was something far more mysterious happening there? And Flight 19 was only the beginning. Just a few decades earlier, another enormous vessel, the USS Cyclops, carrying more than 300 people, had also disappeared in the same region. Long before Flight 19 vanished, the Bermuda Triangle had claimed another victim. And it was not an airplane. It was one of the largest ships ever built for the United States Navy, the USS Cyclops. In 1918, during the final year of the First World War, the giant cargo ship departed from Barbados, loaded with thousands of tons of manganese ore. The ship was reported to be in perfect mechanical condition. The weather was favorable. Everything was normal. But then, the USS Cyclops disappeared. No emergency radio message, no lifeboats, no trace, as if the USS Cyclops had never existed. It was over 500 feet long, yet it disappeared without leaving a single clue. Even today, the disappearance of the USS Cyclops remains the largest non-combat loss of life in US naval history. As the Bermuda Triangle mystery became famous, people began looking back at older maritime mysteries. There was another incident. In 1872, a merchant ship known as the Mary Celeste was found drifting alone in the Atlantic Ocean. Its sails were damaged, but the ship was still seaworthy. The cargo remained on board. Food was still untouched in the kitchen. Personal belongings were left exactly where they had been. But every single crew member had vanished. Although it was not discovered within the Bermuda Triangle, the story became closely linked to the legend because it was also a mysterious disappearance, a ship drifting all alone, without a single crew member on board. Some people believed pirates had attacked. Others suspected a mutiny, but nothing was ever proved, and the mystery remained. Many other incidents also came to light. Many pilots reported strange experiences. Some said their compasses began pointing in impossible directions. Others claimed they had entered thick clouds, unlike anything they had ever seen before. Some even reported seeing unusual lights moving across the sky, as if they had entered a huge tunnel of clouds. Then, everything around them became strangely quiet, and suddenly, the clear sky reappeared, as if nothing had happened. Was it simply confusion, or a trick of memory? Or was it something real, still waiting to be explained by science? A few things, however, seem to be common in many of these incidents. Weak radio transmissions, difficulty in communication, broken radio messages, lost contact with ground controllers, and compasses spinning wildly, enough to terrify even the most experienced pilots within minutes. As the mystery continued, people began searching for explanations. Some believed there was a powerful magnetic field beneath the ocean that interfered with aircraft instruments. Then came even more extraordinary theories. Could an ancient civilization be hidden in the depths of the sea? Some connected the mystery to the legend of Atlantis, suggesting that its advanced technology was still operating beneath the water. Others believed that beings from beyond our world were responsible for all of this. Some even suggested that the Bermuda Triangle might contain portals connecting different dimensions. People wrote books explaining their beliefs about the mystery. Television specials fueled even more speculation, and the Bermuda Triangle transformed from a maritime mystery into a global legend. Governments continued searching for answers and investigating the disappearances. Scientists and oceanographers kept researching the facts. Was it simply a combination of human error, unexpected weather, and coincidence? Or is there still something waiting to be discovered? The Bermuda Triangle inspired countless theories: magnetic anomalies, alien technology, time warps, underwater civilizations. But what happened when scientists began testing those claims? So, let's separate myth from reality. Let's gather some facts. Does this region experience more disappearances than any other part of the ocean? After studying thousands of reports, the answer was surprising. The findings showed that the Bermuda Triangle does not have an unusually high number of incidents compared to other heavily traveled regions of the world. When traffic is extremely high, even a small incident rate can give rise to a large number of mysterious stories. Yet, some disappearances remain unsolved. On the other hand, the Atlantic Ocean is one of the most unpredictable places on Earth. Powerful hurricanes can form with incredible speed. Towering rogue waves may reach heights of over 30 meters. A single giant wave is capable of swallowing even large ships. Sudden thunderstorms can also cause pilots to lose visibility within minutes. Strong winds, heavy rain, violent turbulence, and lightning can make navigation almost impossible. Today, modern satellites and navigation systems have become highly advanced, but decades ago, pilots relied mainly on compasses to determine their direction. Even a small navigation mistake could become fatal. Let's uncover another fact: the mystery of the spinning compass. There is a scientific explanation. In some areas, magnetic north and true north align more closely than in other parts of the world. This could confuse navigators who are not expecting the difference. When combined with poor weather, limited visibility, and human error, even a small navigation mistake could send an aircraft hundreds of kilometers away from its destination. And once the fuel ran out, surviving over the vast Atlantic Ocean became nearly impossible. Another interesting fact is the presence of frozen methane gas deep beneath the ocean floor. If an enormous amount of methane were suddenly released, the water could temporarily lose its density. A ship floating above such a release might lose buoyancy and sink. If methane gas entered the atmosphere, it could also affect aircraft engines. But there is a problem. There is very little evidence to show that methane releases have ever been large enough to explain the disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle. So, while the theory is interesting, the evidence remains limited. But if there are so many scientific explanations, why do people still talk about the mystery? It's because people remember mysteries. We rarely remember the thousands of ships that safely cross the region every year. But we never forget the ones that vanished. And that's how legends are born. One unexplained event becomes 10, and 10 becomes 100, and the story becomes larger than reality. But today, aircraft have modern GPS and advanced navigation systems. Weather forecasting has improved dramatically. Search and rescue technology is also far more sophisticated than ever before. And that is one of the reasons the number of disappearance stories has declined. So, what is the Bermuda Triangle? A supernatural doorway? a hidden scientific phenomenon beyond the reach of modern technology, or simply the busiest and most challenging stretch of ocean on Earth. Even though science explains most of the mystery, a few missing pieces remain, and they are enough to keep the legend alive. Maybe one day, a missing aircraft will finally be found, a forgotten shipwreck will be discovered, or new evidence will solve the mystery once and for all. Until then, the Atlantic Ocean keeps its secrets, and the Bermuda Triangle remains one of the world's most fascinating unsolved mysteries. If you enjoyed uncovering this mystery, subscribe to the Missing Chapter 7, because there are many more missing chapters waiting to be uncovered. Which theory do you believe? Was it powerful weather, human error, or something yet to be discovered? Share your thoughts in the comments, because sometimes the truth is hidden in the missing chapter.